Hi, welcome to this short video on connecting with your prana. So in most of the yoga practices and in the Ayurveda lifestyle practices and the dietary guidelines, we're really working towards building our vital force, building our energy, building our prana. And particularly in our Hatha yoga practice, when we feel better, when we feel our state of mind and our state of our body shift at the end of a class, it's really via the medium of prana that has happened. Hatha yoga is a pranic practice. It means we're working intentionally to shape and direct the way that the prana, our vital force, our vital energy, moves within us. So often I write about this and I talk about prana, and then it just struck me the other day that maybe, some of you maybe doubt that we actually have this prana and that it's a thing, but it is really a thing, something that the mystics have known about for years and years, thousands and thousands of years ago. They were talking to us about it and teaching, and it's in all the texts, the yoga scriptures. And also, whether or not we're aware of it, we're actually reading prana in each other all the time. You know, that notion you get when you get on a train and we scan for a seat and we kind of choose the seat near the person that we actually wouldn't mind sitting next to. What we're doing is we're reading the energy of that person. So we're doing it all the time, a lot is communicated between us without words, right? Yeah, it can be in our body structure, but also we pick up, we talk about gut feeling, we pick up the feeling of a situation and in our interactions. So this little practice today, very simple. We're going to experience building prana between the hands. So I'd just like to invite you to rub the palms together like this. Create some heat. So we'll also create sensation. And sensation is energy, right? Energy is prana. So when you're ready, just pause and you'll feel a tingling in your hands, hopefully. And just play with that tingling and just gently take the fingers a little away from each other, the palms, and then bring them back in. Maybe, strangely enough, as you move the hands away, you feel the sensation begin to increase, even though the hands are not touching each other anymore. And I'm going to move my hands a little bit back and forth. You could do the same, just gradually going a little further each time. So if you're newer to the practice, you might not go so far so quickly with your hands. Maybe you feel it already, like the sensation between your hands is increasing. And then I'd like you to get a sense that you have something stretchy between your hands. So you can play with this energy. So you take the hands apart like you're stretching a rubber band. And then as you gradually bring them back in, you might even begin to experience something invisible, which has a kind of density somehow. So, and then you can squash it a little bit like this. And pull the hands away and bring them back in. So stretching and closing back in. So maybe as you go like this, play with the energy between your hands like this, and then you bring the hands in just a little way. So it's almost like there's an object between your hands, something with density, something which maybe you can start to roll a little between your hands as if you had a ball between your hands. And then if you try to bring the hands in, it can almost feel like maybe not so strong, but when you bring together, I think from memory, the two positive ends of a magnet, is it? Two like ends, maybe. It's like there's something there repelling a little, creating a little resistance as you bring the hands gently towards each other. It's your prana. So really you can enjoy just playing with this and rolling it a little bit and experiencing this force, this vital force radiating from your hands. Good. Okay, that's it. If it doesn't work right away, just keep playing with it, and maybe it takes a while for you to find it. And sometimes even here, like we don't feel so much, just, the hands are tingling a little bit. Maybe you have to come a little bit more away before you get the sense of it, and then come back in and try coming out. Play with it, find your way, have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye.